Hello, everyone. My name is Vladimir, and I'm your host tonight on Moving On TV. I'm one of the actors who are happy to have a role, a featured role in Moving On Theatre. So, Moving On TV, Moving On Theatre, it's all about people, loving life. And tonight, I'm going to present the Moving On TV. This is a new TV station and a show for the public where you are all celebrities and you deserve your dreams to come true. We are presenting here on a weekly basis and on a daily basis, and we've got our weekly schedule. So I'm going to present you tonight with our schedule. And it is Lauren. Lauren, who is the founder of Moving On Theatre and the founder of Moving On TV. She's the sole owner. And this show is being broadcast on all sorts of social media platforms like YouTube, Facebook, etc. So you can go now on and you can check your connection, and our show is everywhere. So here we go. Before I continue with our weekly schedule, I would like to tell you that so many good things are about to happen. I mean, you know, Moving On TV, Moving On Theatre, it's all about showing the positive things in life. It's all about helping one another and encouraging one another to go in the midst of the difficulties, in the midst of the trials of life, and to be successful and to be victorious. So we are the ones that will never back down and will never give up, but we'll go on even in the midst of the most difficult times. And that's why we have decided that on Moving On TV, we are going to talk only about good things, positive things, things that will build us up and won't tear us down, things that will unite us and keep us, together, not dividing us and not tearing us apart. So I'm very happy to be your host tonight, and to be able to get you acquainted, especially those who are for the first time being our viewers, to get you acquainted with our weekly schedule. And you're most welcome to come back anytime we are on. All right, so I'll start with the schedule for this week. Every day, we provide a morning relaxation and evening relaxation with Martin, who is a qualified therapist, at 8 a.m. and 7:30 p.m. That's every day. And Paul McDonald, who provides a powerful meditation for the mind, body, spirit daily at 12 p.m. and at 6 p.m. So I'm going to repeat, 8 a.m. and 7:30 p.m. Is the relaxation with Martin, and 12 p.m. and 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. the same day is Paul McDonald, who provides a powerful meditation for the mind, body, soul, and spirit. So each day has a theme. Holistic Monday programs about autism and the power of now, extra meditations and people who help heal the mind and body and spirit, including Brad Yates, the famous tapper, and David Ellams, who uses the power of now and yoga to heal his autism without meds, without medicines. And that's great. By the way, did you know that we've got such a great power inside of us, such a great potential that has been bestowed on us, from the very creator. And we've got these healing powers inside of us. And that's why the immune system is like the best weapon against all sorts of diseases and weapons and viruses. So do your best to keep your immune system on the top. So on Tuesday, we've got it's all about the extraordinary people in the community who write books and live their dreams. That's what we've got on Tuesday, Community Tuesday. Encounters Wednesday, that's very special to me. It's about our musical. to combat the depression and teach recovery based on Lauren Hope. She's our CEO. She's the CEO of the entire musical and TV channel, and she's a recovery in a therapeutic community. And with our rehearsals on Zoom and snippets from the 5-star review shows we have produced for over the years, and I can tell you, you are going to be impressed, both with the new stuff that we're doing and with some of the old things, old footage that you will be able to see on these days, Wednesday nights. So, Talent Thursday, that's what Lauren called it. It's dedicated to talented songwriters in the community and MOTV Jukebox that helps them to air their music. I've seen so many talented people, including myself. We sang and we shared songs, like songs from the Bulgarian songwriters, and people appear to love them very much. So yeah, well, let's go on. Tarot Friday is free or on donations from 8:30. Saturday is Happiness Day. I love this. Full of happy news during the day and free live. And it's free and it's live. It's about life coaching to help you achieve your dreams in the evening. And it's always in the evening, right? So Sunday. Sunday is the sunny day, right? When our hearts get brighter and sunnier. It's a comedy with our resident called with the mystic name Baba Bertha and her take on the madness in life and other sketches and comedy produced by, and it's over the years starring with Lauren Hope and other talented performers. I love Baba Bertha. She's hilarious. You've got to see her. So watch out, Baba is about. Is all part of this day. And I love the word Baba because Baba in the Slavic languages means grandmother, especially in my language, Bulgarian. Baba means grandmother. And I remember this song of Kate Bush about Babushka, Babushka. I'm sure that most of you guys know it too. Yeah, so it's a cute way to put it, and very, very hilarious. Apart from that Lawrence is our CEO, she's a trained award-winning singer, and she does concerts and insomniacs for those who cannot sleep. Oh, I'm telling you, she's on fire. You know, normally I get to bed like 10, 11 o'clock, I'm already gone, you know, and she's like staying like up until 2, 3, 4, 5 in the morning, you know, having this beautiful, you know, broadcasts, conversations with people, meeting interesting people, talking about different topics, and singing and rejoicing and sending some good energy, positive energy to all those who need to and who are our spectators, our viewers. Yeah. So yeah, I think I made it with the weekly schedule up until this point, and we're looking forward to see you guys, and so we are open for any positive comments. Please, guys, those who are not happy for some reason with our show, with our daily broadcasts, you know, please restrain from any negative thing, doing anything negative, because, you know, darkness has this, you know, tendency to get darker the more we pay attention to it, you know, and the more we look to the light and allow the light to penetrate our beings, you know, the love of God shines through us and things change. It's like the weather, you know, you look through the window one day, maybe in the morning, and it's all doom and gloom, you know, and like an hour later, the sun shows behind the clouds, and it's getting warmer and brighter, as if nothing, as if there was no darkness at all, as if the weather has always been like that. So it is the same with our attitude and sometimes with our moods. So we're here to make uh, our mood, your mood, in the best way possible, in the most positive way. So yeah, uh, so far so good. Yeah, please leave comments and let us know if you have any ideas, or you would like to contact us and talk to us of any of the things that we share with you. Whether you want to get enrolled on the musical encounters, we would love to hear from you. We're looking for more talented people, young people. You know what I mean, young. Young means young in the spirit, not just young in the body, because there's so many people who are so young in their bodies, but they're so old in their souls. And I believe the souls never grow old. So, uh, yes, please come, tell us about your talents. Tell us about what you can do, whether you can sing or dance or act. And just as I have started, and I have told you already that uh, this channel of ours is all about you guys, all about the talented people who had never had the opportunity to get the proper platform and to be able to bless the world with what they've got in store, with what God has given them as gifts and abilities and skills, So, yeah, I definitely encourage you to contact us, and we will let you know more about what we are doing time after time. So, yeah, tomorrow will be the Encounters Night again, Wednesday, and I'm looking forward to it. We are having, I'm looking forward to it. We're having such a grand. The actors that we are part of it, we are having wonderful rehearsals and wonderful opportunity to gain and more confidence and uh, skills, extra skills, whether acting or singing. As I've already told you, Lauren, she's a trained award-winning singer, and she's a very good coach. She can coach you to get better with your voice. She can coach you in acting and get the best of you, this little actor that's hidden inside of you, or performer of any kind. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it again. And yeah, we would like to know also what are your thoughts? What are your worries? Is there any way we can help you? Is there any way we can do something about you? And of course, if you'd like to contribute, to the program, to Moving On TV or Moving On Theatre, or the entire mission as a whole, you're more than welcome to join us. You're more than welcome to help, whether financially or uh, just with a nice, positive encouragement, word of encouragement. It doesn't matter. It's all good. It's all good to us. So, and by the way, I would like to let you know that I'm so grateful about this opportunity that Lauren gave us all the talented actors and singers and presenters and models like me, to be together in these difficult times and to be able to continue regardless of all the difficulties. You know that we can't gather together physically due to the restrictions, and that's why we decided that we shall not stop from gathering together. We'll do it online. There is Zoom. There are all sorts of ways for us to connect. And of course, Moving On TV is a wonderful way for us to connect with you guys. So I was about to tell you that I'm really, really happy and blessed to be part of Encounters, the musical, and Moving on TV. And I've got my own show on Moving on TV. Probably you've seen me. Some of you might have seen me already. I did it twice so far. It's called Vlad's Show and Loving Life, Loving People. And on my show, I normally would invite people and interview them. I would also tell some personal stories. Like last time, I've shared some of my part of my personal story and testimony about how my life is another example of how you might be in the darkest places, in the darkest corners of this world, and yet you can rise up above the darkness and shine and become a good person, become someone who might be able to not just help himself or herself, but help others and bless others. So here I am. I thank God. It's all about Him and it's from Him. We exist because of Him, and we're here safe and sound in the midst of crazy, crazy times. So, I'm very grateful and happy that I was given this opportunity to have my own show, and I can't wait to get my next guest on my show. It's a very talented lady from Bulgaria. She's a professor in one of the most prestigious universities in Bulgaria, in the capital of Bulgaria, Sofia. Her name is Albena, or her short name is Benny. And she is not just a professional teacher with such a rich experience, teaching experience in this really, really prominent university, but she's also a very talented poet. And Lauren had the opportunity to talk to her already, to get acquainted with her, and to listen to some of her poems that are in English. So most of the world will be able to understand it. And of course, on my show, you'll hear me speaking in Bulgarian. For some people, Bulgarian sounds like, oh, it's all Greek to me. No, it's not Greek to you. It's all Bulgarian to you. Probably you have to say, you English-speaking people who don't speak the Bulgarian. The good thing about Bulgarian is that it's part of the Slavic group, Slavic languages group. So it's easy for so many other Slavic peoples, nations to understand it, more or less. Like, for example, I can speak Russian and I can understand Russian almost perfectly. And that's because, not just because our languages are so close, but that's because we were part of the communist regime, under the communist Russian Empire. And we were obliged to study Russian. Russian was like the main language, the chief language for all the Russian, for those who were all those countries and republics that were under the Russian communist empire. And that's why when I hear things like, the crazy things like how many people today from the West are willing to go back to the Marxist and communist ideas, I get like, I can't believe it, I many times it's just on the tip of my tongue to say, you stupid people, what you're talking about, you don't know what it's like to be in a communist regime, you don't know what it's like. So, but anyway, our broadcast here is not about politics. It's about loving God, loving people, loving each other, and being there for one another. So this Benny, this lady that I'm going to interview very soon, we'll keep you in touch. We'll let you know when. And she, besides of her being a poet, she's an interpreter. She speaks Spanish, fluently Spanish, not just English, and Bulgarian, of course. And she is a very good dancer. She was part of a Bulgarian musical and it's on YouTube, and any one of you can see it, although it's all in Bulgarian, so it'll be all Bulgarian to you, all Greek to you. But anyway, you can still see, enjoy the lovely talents, the lovely voices of the wonderful songs. All are Bulgarian original songs. You will enjoy the lovely dances, and you will see Albena, Benny, right there, dancing like an angel in the midst of all the other dancers. Uh, and that reminds me of our musical a little bit, because our musical is going to be full with laughter and dancing and acting and drama and a real lifestyle. It's just as I have already showed you and shared with you, that this is in the heart of the founder of this TV station and the musical, Lauren Hope. It has always been in her heart, because when you go through difficult times, when you experience the heavy burdens of life and the unfair hits that may come on you, you know what it's like, and you can help others. And Lauren is all about helping other people, and I would definitely recommend you to contact her and to contact us, and see if there is any way we can help you besides listening to us and watching us and getting encouraged, uh, and getting some light in the darkest of nights. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the springtime, by the way. And here in the UK, after such a cold week, the temperatures were -5, -7 Celsius, not Fahrenheit. I get confused with the Fahrenheit temperatures. So this week, the temperatures went up by 13 degrees, and we're still waiting for more. I saw the broadcast today, and or not the broadcast, the forecast, the weather forecast, and there will be some days that the temperatures could hit 18 degrees Celsius. That's like, wow, going to the beach, maybe going to Cornwall or even to Bulgaria. Oh my goodness, you would love the Bulgarian beaches and the Bulgarian seaside. It's right at the Black Sea. The Black Sea is our uh, eastern border, the entire country. So it's a very sunny country, very warm. Oh, summertime, the water can get so warm that, I mean, we like to say as warm as or as hot as tea, you can swim and feel very pleasant, no cold at all. I've tried to, the waters here, but they're not as warm at all. Even in the summer, the water around the UK is quite cold. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to springtime, and I'm looking forward to this interview, and I'm looking forward to so many good things, people. Uh, I know, and I've talked to Lauren and other friends of mine, that there's so many lonely people, and they just wonder all day long what to do. They just watch TV, and so many times there is nothing to watch on TV. If I tell you honestly that I haven't had a TV set, my family and I, including we have two children who are grown up now, but we have not had a TV set for more than 20, 25 years now. Can you believe it? Even when there was no internet, we just decided to get rid of the TV because we didn't want our, brains to be washed. I mean, I would rather, I'm very selective of what I read and what I watch. It's important what you allow to enter your eyes or your ears, right? Your brain. It's very important, because if you're not careful, you can get very easily brainwashed or deceived. And deception is so prevalent nowadays. Fake news all around. Yeah. So yeah. And when I tell some people, especially those who are not awake yet, they wonder, how is that possible? How can you live without a TV set? Now, please, guys, don't get me wrong. I'm not telling you all go ahead and just throw the TV set out of the window. Not at all. Uh, Especially, some lonely people who really do not have anything else to do. Maybe they don't have the internet, or they don't know how to use the internet. Maybe, I don't know. But if you can use the internet, you can be more selective, and you can choose. You can choose what to watch, and you can choose what not to watch, right? It's all about freedom. Oh, freedom of speech, freedom. These hot topics nowadays, yeah, we've got to. But the fight for our freedom starts with ourselves. It's very easy to blame, and it's very easy to blame other people, family, politics. No, 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 no. It starts with yourself, and that's why I love Jordan Peterson. You've heard about this great psychologist, and he's a great professional from Canada. He went viral with his videos on YouTube. Jordan Peterson. He wrote the book 12 Rules of Life, and it's a wonderful book, a book of hope, a book of encouragement. I highly recommend you to go online and find any of his lectures and listen to Jordan Peterson, and you will be amazed. Yeah, so it's all about being selective, just like with the way we eat. It's not just the spiritual food, but it's the physical food as well. Uh, like, I like to tell people, who live a quite unhealthy lifestyle, I like to joke with them and to tell them, you don't treat your car like this, do you? And they say, what? Sorry, come again? And I said, you don't treat your car like this, like you treat your body or your soul or your brain. What do you mean? I mean, you put a very special oil in the car, right? The right kind, not just any oil, right? Then you put the right fuel. If it's a diesel car, you make sure you never put gasoline, right? And vice versa. And you try to put the best one, because if you put some rubbish in the tank, this rubbish fuel will destroy your engine, and instead of you having the car for a long time and serving you very well, you might end up somewhere in a ditch on the road and calling SOS, right? For someone to come and help you. So if you treat your car in the best way possible, why you don't treat your body like this? Or your brain, your spirit, your soul? I mean, yeah. So mm, I was telling you about the body, the care of the body, that just like there is good food for the soul, there is also good food for the body, like eating more veggies and fruit. Life, they call it the life food. I love the name of the title of this kind of food, the life food, because this kind of food, vegetables and fruit, and nuts, they are still alive. Did you know that? They are still alive. Yeah. If you take a raw nut and you just, put it in the ground, you'll get a tree sooner or later. It's life. If you, if you take, an apple, for example, and you eat it, and you take the seeds and bury them in the ground, sooner or later, something will grow up. And this something will be the beginnings of a tree, of an apple tree, So all foods that are not processed, and are natural, the way our Creator has designed them and made them for us way back in the Garden of Eden, in the initial paradise. These foods actually can bring healing to our bodies. Yes, I'm very serious. So many people are sick because they don't get the right fuel for their engines, for their body engines, right? So the living food makes you alive. Dead food, it can't bring life, right? I'm not saying now, again, don't eat only vegetables and only fruit, although they're vegans. There are people who are vegans, they made their choice. And vegans, it's not that they're just vegetarians, but they eat only, they don't eat anything that's, derived from animals, firstly, and secondly, all of their products are raw. All the vegetables, they don't cook anything, all right? Then we've got the vegetarians. They eat both fresh and cooked fruits and vegetables, and there's some good medical evidence that some of the vegetables and some of the fruit, when they cooked, they're fine, they're good, and they may even get better. It's only some of them, like tomatoes, for example. If you have your tomatoes cooked with your, for your breakfast or lunch, it's good. So, but my main point is, take care of yourself, guys. Take care of yourselves. The spirit, the body, and the soul. I've mentioned to you that our TV, our shows, our program, our everything that we do, we do it for the body, the soul, and the spirit. Because we believe that if your spirit is healthy, then your soul is healthy, and then your body is healthy, and you're healthy. They're all interconnected. This is the Trinity. We are mini Trinities walking around the planet. Why? Because we were created in the image of the Trinity with capital T, So the same way God is triune, in the same way we are triune, spirit, soul, and body. And we need to take care of them all. And that's why when people, emphasize only on body, care, body culture, and they neglect the soul and the spirit, they get sick again, and vice versa. If you just take care of your spirit, of your spiritual health, and and you don't care about your body, this will not somehow magically, make up for your irresponsibility towards one of the great gifts that we've been given, our bodies. They're such a great gift. So we don't want to go into neither of the extremes. We are spirit, soul, and body. Will take care of them all, right? Hey, wow, look at me. I can become your medical advisor, right? Healthy lifestyle advisor. Yes, actually, if you know me, you will know that I've been very much into healthy lifestyle, and I try to, and I did my best teach my children, and together with my wife, doing lots of stuff together. For example, because we are Christians, and we believe in the power of fasting, we get time and again when we see the next article, the next video on YouTube, or in the newspaper, where they talk about fasting and how fasting is like lovely and so healthy, and fasting can heal you and stuff like this. And I said, well, happiness, the Bible has talked about the power of fasting for 3,000 years now, and here we are. It's only now that, like this last decades or maybe a century, that people started to talk more and more about the power of fasting. And fasting is lovely because it doesn't heal just your body. It doesn't help you just your body. If you do it spiritual way, if you believe in God and in the sacrifice that He has made for us, Jesus Christ, fast, and you pray and you ask God for help in times of trouble, in times of difficulties, you get help. Boy, I'm telling you, you get your prayers answered, and combined with fasting, I mean, it's incredible. It's incredible. It's so powerful. I've seen people, being healed because they fast and pray, and they just believe and ask the Lord to heal them, and so they didn't need any medicines. So that's why there's so many non-traditional, or actually put it in the other way around, traditional methods. The non-traditionals are, the new methods that mostly use very questionable chemicals and many medicines that have so many side effects and so many adverse reactions that honestly I gave up on medicines like a long time ago. Maybe when I stopped watching TV. I stopped taking medicines. To be honest, I've taken a few throughout the years, but the principle of my family is that the less medicines, the better. The more healthy lifestyle, the better. And prevention is the best healing, the best therapy. To prevent is better than to cure, than to heal afterwards. It's better, it's easier not to get any diseases. So I believe in prevention very much. And it starts again with the spirit, soul, and it goes to the body, and vice versa. So, yes, you can thank me for the free lesson, for the free advice and consultation about healthy lifestyle. And by the way, I just want to underline again that moving on TV, moving on theater, Lauren Hope, the founder of this wonderful initiative and this TV station, is not about money. It's about helping people, loving people, helping people. Because we believe that if you help enough people, money will come anyway. Because it's one of the universal laws that if you give, you shall receive. I'm not saying that we live just breathing fresh air and bathing in the sun and that's it. No, not at all. Like any living person on this planet, we need a roof over our heads, either paying a rent, and here rents are ridiculous in the UK. If you don't know, you don't want to know, like, and it's crazy. So most of the people work just to pay the landlord, and that's it. It's a sad story. And we pray and we want to change that too, because this is like one of the most fundamental needs of a human being, to have a shelter, to have a roof, to have a warmth and some food on the table. I mean, this is essential. It's fundamental, right? And look at where we've come. There's so many homeless people, new homeless people in the UK, one of the richest countries in the world. Can you imagine that? Why? It's greed. It's called greed. But anyway, that's a whole different topic. And if you'd like to, to discuss it, and if you'd like to hear more about it, or to have a discourse, dialogue, I'm very, very open to do it on my show, because my show, Loving Life, Loving People, it's all about it. Just like Moving on TV and everything we do on Moving on TV and Encounters the musical. So yes, if you like to really help us, first thing that you can do is to go and subscribe on our YouTube channel, like our page on Facebook, wherever we are, leave a nice comment, questions, whatever you want. And if you'd like to donate something, to help this very talented singers, musicians, and actors like me and other people who are part of the Moving on TV station and Moving on and Encounters the musical, you are more than welcome. We'll be very happy. If you want to know how to do it, just send us a message and we'll let you know what you can do to make a small donation to chip in something. But I'm telling you again, if it was for the money, we would not have done this. I mean, we would have gone somewhere else. And and I do lots of things for money. You know, I work for the filming industry because I told you I'm an actor, and I do small roles and supporting roles, and I do singing, some music videos and commercials and uh, whatever, you know. So yeah, uh, we need to work and to make some money, but it's not about the money. It's about what we can give. This is my principle, and I'm really trying to follow it. You know, do not never work for money. Never work for money. Always work for a good cause, and money will come. Always find a way to help people, as many people as you can, and money will come. So that's why I believe that this TV is not, it's not a commercial TV. It's not you know, just a show, you know, entertainment show. It's more than that. It's a mission. It's a mission to help other people and to help people help themselves. That's why Lauren, you know, I've never seen such a, you know, such an open-hearted producer and songwriter and you know, coach, you know, music, singing coach and acting coach, and you know, just giving so freely, whatever she's got, you know, to share it with other people, to encourage young people to out, to come out of their darkness, to come out of their corners, you know, of forgetfulness and of being forgotten and abandoned, you know, and just to see the light, to see that they're not alone, that they were created for excellence, they were created for glory, they were created to shine and to reflect the glory of the one who has created us. So we're like the moon, and he's like the sun, right? He's the sun, we're the moon, we're the satellites that go around the sun, and we reflect his light. So it's all about learning how to reflect the light of the sun, you know, the light of your creator, through your talents, through your love for humanity, through caring for one another, and things like this, especially during times like this in the midst of lockdown. So I believe that you've heard the good news that our government is planning to on loosening some, you know, the restrictions at the end of February and the beginning of March, which is, let's pray that you know, that really the restrictions will be really relaxed, really actually removed altogether, hopefully, so we can travel more, we can meet face to face and have time together. So I'm really looking forward to see you face to face, some of you guys who are willing to you know, to learn more about us and what we are doing. But here we are. I mean, we are open. There's nothing hidden, and we're telling you, you know, ahead of time what you can expect from us and what we might expect from you. We expect your smile, expect your talent, and we expect your honesty and your willingness to do something that's worthwhile, something that will benefit and bless others, not just you. All right. Yeah. So our time is about to end for now, but of course, there's always more for you to see on Moving On TV, and that's why stay tuned, stay encouraged, stay enlightened, because there is more good things to come. The best, actually, not just good, but the best things are yet to come. Do you believe? Do you believe that the best thing is yet to come? If you do, go on and uh, subscribe and become part of us. If you don't believe, just watch us and see what we believe, and I believe that you'll get infected in the most positive way. Because joy is contagious, just like grumpiness is contagious. Joy is even more contagious. Everyone loves to see a person smiling. Everyone loves to see a positive person. No one is dreaming of spending time with grumpy people. No one. and you won't find any of this on this show. I promise you. You won't find any of this on music, on our musical encounters or moving on TV. No, not at all, because we are all about life. We are alive, and we uh, do everything, about loving people and loving life. So I'm afraid that this is the end of my time with you guys. But I hope that you had a good time, and that you enjoyed my talk. And I really believe that, uh, and I would love to see you people, coming, coming on moving on TV, sharing your thoughts, your troubles. We might be able to help your dreams and successes that you've gone through. Anything. We would love to hear from you too. It's not just a one-way thing. It's not like the regular TV. The establishment TV programs that you can never reach them, even if you send letters or try to contact them. Is so hard because their horse is so high. But not with us. We are just normal people just like you, and we would love to hear from you and to have a dialogue and conversation, and so on and so on. So thank you once again. My name is Vladimir Mladenov Freeman, my artistic name. I was your host tonight on Moving on TV, and on behalf of Lauren Hope, the founder of Moving on TV and the musical encounters, I would like to wish you a lovely evening and good night. God bless. Bye.